Yeah, we'll leave that as it is for now. We've moved past Hearthstone. No point in killing that other little army of dudes, so we'll go over here.
They'll wish they'd never been born, sire.
Can we go into fucking sounds for a second and deal with this? Fucking turn speech down, like, a lot, because it's really fucking loud. I'll do. Leon Royce is dead. We're gonna burn all of the Vale in retaliation for the... I don't know. They looked at us funny. They looked at us funny. That's my reason for burning them all alive. Oh well, next turn. Not much to be done, really, but like I said, we're going to take the Vale, and we'll probably end it there. I don't really have too much interest in taking the rest of the Riverlands. We're not at all interested. The Moosons and Brackens and everyone can fight among themselves with their petty little fucking Andals squabbling if they want to. Power try, yeah, feels appreciated. Lord Longbow Hall, yeah, that's nice.
My liege. Your will, sir. Command me, sire. We shall slaughter them, my lord. Victory! Nothing can stop
I actually think we need to push that way.
An order. Yes, noble sire. Sire. Command me, sire. They'll wish they'd never been born, sire.
Yeah. We'll wait and see what the hell goes on. I think there's idiotic dudes in there for now. These gentlemen can land and garrison Longbow Hall.
Disembarking, sire. Your will, sire. Sire, my king. Sire.
Or at least one of them can, and then these guys get back on these ships.
Fine day to sail.
Storm's gonna go around the corners and take as many of these shit as he can.
Yes, sir. Full sail. No more wind today, sire. Yes. Marching, sir. To address me.
Not too much to be done. Ideally, I want the stupidity of the AI to go in my advantage and have them attack me. Damn. I wanted them to attack me there, really.
Command me, sire.
I'd rather not be on the offensive with these guys.
Yes. Command me, sire. Yes.
Alright, what we'll do... we'll leave Sunderland here on his own.
An order.
Well, actually, I may leave...
Yes.
I don't know, he's got a lot of shitty troops. And yet is the better commander, so...
An order.
Actually, what I may do is...
An order.
leave him and command the other thing.
My king. Command me, sire. Leave an order. Command me, an order. My king. Bring it. Command me, sire. An order. Command me,
That's not what I wanted to do, is it? I need to get one of these dudes
my lord.
out of this army.
Yes, sire. Yes. Command me, sire.
Really.
Bring the horde together behind me, sire.
And Sunderland can take that army.
An order.
And this Sunderland can... Ideally, I want him to be like there so that he has a decent vantage point and everything.
As you command. We go no further today. Yes.
Hey, he snuck past my fort. That sucks. Douchebag. He's got to get through the other one. Playing a hot seat with these guys is going to be interesting because they've got some really good defensive positions to fight in.
All ashore! Now, you dogs!
The reason I bought these spearmen is so they can garrison the castles that I take as well. Hoping I get attacked by the Royce guys. I don't know. To be honest, I've grown bored of this. I mean, there's no challenge to it at all. The AI is just stupid, and I'm gonna win. It's just like, yeah.
You are weak, my king.
Annoyingly, that guy is pretty good and has a bunch of loyalty.
Command me, sire. An order. Marching, sire. My king.
Yeah. Well, why are some of those units like
Command
weakened?
me, sire.
Weird.
Orders. Yes.
Oh. We'll do a secondary plan.
My king. Orders. Sire. As you wish. Your will, sire. Joining forces, my lord. As you command. An order. Command me, sire. They'll wish they'd never been born, sire. Victory! Another settlement falls before us. I never liked sailing anyway. An order. Yes, sire. Moving to
We kill the King of the Vale while we're at things. He's 71 years old. He almost survived to be maturity to live to see his death. His fall to his kingdom and everything.
Leaving the boat, sire. We are well concealed from the ship. Aye, sire. Joining the fleet. Yes, sir. Full sails. Yes. They'll wish they... My king. Yes, sire. Moving to crush the enemy.
Yeah. Annoyingly. Actually, we might be able to do this.
Yes.
We'll wait one turn and see. I might have an idea for taking the Eyrie without risking so many losses. We'll probably just do the battle on the battle map if this idea don't work. Because hell, it's probably going to be one of the last battles we do, so...
My king.
Yeah, I can do this. It might also kill that Mutant princess.
As you command. Command me, sire. Marching, sir. My king. We shall slaughter them, my lord. Besieging the cowards.
At the very least, what this is going to do is to get the Royce forces to... Shut the fuck up, AI. Get the Royce forces to rally out of the Eyrie, which will then just leave them forces against me. Generally, I want to be on the defensive, is the idea here.
An order. My king. Yes, sire. Moving to crush the enemy.
The King of the Vale is dead.
Nothing can stop us, sire. Victory! These people now kneel before us, my lord. An order.
Should we declare war on Mutant? We could. Who's allied to him? I'm wondering. Nah, the Eastermonts are allied to him, so I don't think we will. They might make it to good allies at some point if it comes to that.
My king.
I won't go into their territory though. These sit piss them. Whoa! That's a giant army of Royces.
Command me, sire.
Oh, and done. I figured they'd be in that that pathway. But no, playing as the Arryns, like the Vale unit on this map would be pretty awesome because the Vale's got loads of like passageways and everything.
They will pay for that. We go no further today.
I actually think this guy is the only living son of the current king. We're going to lose that battle. Absolutely nothing around that. So, leave it as it is, and he'll retreat back to one of my forts, which is safe. As long as he doesn't die. I'm pretty sure we'll check the family tree, but... Yeah, he's the only current son of the current king. Oh, I'm pretty sure the Sunderlings are doing like a voting system, which is how we're going to explain the stupidity of the... Hey, they released the prisoners as well, which is more than we can say for everyone else.
Yes, sire. Moving to crush the enemy.
Knowing my luck, we'll probably lose that, so what we'll do is we'll save. Just in case. I can't be bothered doing any battles on the offensive, this is not worth it. Most of my forces are archers. Well, this army's a bit of an exception to that, but, you know.
Settlement falls. An order. Yes, sire. Moving to crush the enemy. Victory! Nothing can such is the fate of all. Oppose us. My king. Orders. An order.
I know as well, there was a famous battle when the Royces took the Erie, which I think is pretty awesome.
Breaking up the forces, sire.
Okay, what we want to do, we want to put the best of the best units inside the Erie, so that they can defend the walls. Which might have to wait till next turn. Which I'm fine with.
My lord, by your command, my king.
But we'll make allies with the Mutants, I think, since the Eastern Watts are allies of them. At least in an RP sense, I can't actually be bothered helping them. I'll let them fight each other. We'll be allies, air quote, with them. But in reality, we just won't give two shits about them. They can do whatever the hell they like, kind of thing.
I respect you, my enemy. Yes. My king.
Ah, crap. I think Endor, Sunderland, whatever the hell his name was, died. No, he's still in there, isn't he? Yeah.
My king. Command me, sire. My lord. Order. Yes, sire. An order. Command me, sire. My lord. Orders. Yes, my king. Command me, sire. Sire. Orders. My lord. Orders. Yes, sire.
Yeah, we're just going to generally put the best of the best units that we have
my king.
Into these formations with these guys, and then be done with it, really.
Command me, sire. Sire.
Namely, a lot of archers to
an order.
Keep them at bay.
My king, yes. Sire. Urging army, my lord. Your will, sire. My lord. Sire. Your will, sire. Sire. Splitting forces, sire.
I don't really have any need for
sire. Your will, yes.
For cavalry on the walls, so.
Yes. My lord. My king. Command me, sire. Your will, sire.
We'll put one more archer.
Yes, sire.
And that will do the defense of the Erie, I think.
An order. Move! Command me, sire. We're combining into a huge force, sire. An order.
And these guys will join up and take Iron Oaks quickly.
As you command, my liege. Laying siege, noble sire. Besieging army at your command, sire.
May as well wait for that before we recruit any more.
My king.
Okay, we'll go to the next turn. That Erie army, I'm not sure where the hell it's going. Whoa! Someone turned rebel. What turned rebel? Ah, Fair Market. Son of a bitch. Do I have to burn you, Fair Market? Because I will burn you. We'll turn it into the ruins of Fair Market, and that will be their fucking payment for the betrayal.
By your will, sire, we shall engage.
We've got Humphrey, the King in the Vale. Member of House Dane. Is everyone a fucking member of House Dane? It's hilarious. Founder of a royal house, so he's not actually a Royce either. But because he's incredibly fucking stupid and the game's shitty, because we have some slaves in it, it means that the entire army's like screwed. And yet we lost barely any troops.
Sire, your enemies lie defeated. As you commanded, sire, these lands are now yours. My king.
Okay, let's get Sunderland and Storm here into their own separate stack with the best units that we have available.
As you command, my king. Sire. Orders, sire. My lord. Command me, sire. Orders. Your will, sire. Sire. My lord. Your will, sire. Sire. By your command. My king. Your will, sire. Orders. Sire. Yes. An order, my lord. Your will, sire. Yes, sire. Orders. Sire. Command me, sire.
I can recruit 3 mercenaries. So yeah, we'll go with
An
that.
order. Command me, sire. Yes. Command me, sire. Move, my king.
What I think we'll do, we'll move what's-his-face over here into these ships because he's about to get attacked.
An order. My lord.
Yeah, it's probably best to leave the slave there since he's kind of useless.
Set sail. An order.
Leave him there, and then the King of the Vale, whatever the hell he wants to call himself, can
Take your lands.
do his stuff,
Then your
as it were.
land, my king.
We'll have to deal with fair market. Not sure what we can send. I'd rather not remove the troops from River Run. The River Run's acting as sort of a point breaker, bloody gate situation.
Command me, sire. Move. Yes, sire. Moving to
Prince of the Vale's dead, annihilated.
Victory! Yes. Command me, sire. Marching, sire.
And then remaining forces go over here to take Strong Song, and that should be the end of the Royces. In theory. Hopefully. We'll see.
An order.
We will burn fair market for their insolence.
Command me, sire. Can't do it, sire. We shall slaughter them, my lord.
See, Strong Song, there's so many, like,
Sire.
really awesome points that you could use in the Vale to defend yourself. It'll be really fun to play.
Your will, sire. An order. We'll stop here.
Okay, let's get rid of some of these shitty damaged units.
Sire.
And recruit me these 4 to make a full stack again on the Storm here. Lovely thing about single player, you don't need 4 units in forts in order to deal with shit.
My king. Your will, sire. An order.
But yeah, we'll make a alliance of sorts with the mutants. And we won't help them or anything, but we'll just let them kill each other for a bit.
An order. They'll wish they'd never been born, sire. Victory!
And that is the end of the Royces. And the majority of the Vale is ours, apart from Goldtown and
Kneel before us, my lord.
Rook's Rest.
Command me, sire.
Now we just have to deal with these damned rebels.
Yes. Command me, sire.
I think I'll Just leave somebody behind. You can stay for now.
Order. Are you joking, sire? What? My king. Move!
Okay, we need to recruit some dudes. Just to go to fair market and burn it to the ground. Such is the fate of all those that rebel against my rule and whatnot. The Sunderland that looks like a Targaryen. I'm not even sure why the hell that is even there. It's
Command,
weird.
sire. Yes. Yes. An order. As you command. Sire.
Could always build a bunch of slavers, I guess, and just siege the walls very slowly. We'll do that. We'll probably disband them afterwards, because they're kind of useless, but we'll see. Stay away from my stuff, Tarbuck. Ah, King Harlan is dead. King Donald has taken the throne. And his son, he's made the thing hereditary, is he? By the looks of things. He's made his eldest son the heir. His eldest son who's been in a lake house for like the last couple of years. Okay. I just think it's hilarious that all these guys are fighting down in the south, and the crown's going to go to the people that have been guarding the north.
Your will, sire. Yes, sire. We'll make camp here next.
Though all the best generals that went south are now dead, so you know.
Forces, my king. Forming up into a force to be feared. Be gone.
But this is why I put Robust Storm here. He can lead the garrison at River Run. I think he has... Does he have Night Fighter? Yeah, he does. Good. And decent enough loyalty for me not to be too concerned.
Command me, sire. An order. As you command, my king. Marching, sire.
How the hell is that an ambush? Oh, an average victory killer. I wanted to actually fight that, but bloody thing did an ambush, even though I knew he was there.
My king. An order. My king.
But yeah, well actually that's not entirely true. The king's second oldest is in the Vale, leading one of the stacks. Is this guy here? Is his second oldest son leading that? So Prince Dennis is in the Vale fighting them. But yeah, guys, we're going to end this series here. There's not really much to do. It's reached the point where I can just kill anyone that I want, really. I mean, it's 231 turns. We control pretty much all of the Vale. The northern section of the Riverlands, the most important part of the Riverlands, really. The Iron Isles and the entire of the north. So, yeah. We'll do the Toggle Fog of War. See what my fellow neighbours are doing. But we'll end this series here and move on to something else, because we don't want to be playing this forever. I have no interest in taking all of Westeros. We're already a superpower that can pretty much wipe out anyone that we want. So yes, officially we're going to sign a alliance with the Mutons of Maidenpool, who control pretty much this giant section here, and pretty much this big band of land around here, who are currently fighting the Crabs and the Blackwoods. The Brackens, sorry. House Dustin, not Dustin, Darkland, sorry, controls pretty much most of the Crown lands. They're neutral with us. We'll keep them neutral. We have no interest in that unless the Mutons ask us to help them against them. The Storm Kings are hanging in there, I suppose, with Stone Dance and absolutely nothing else other than this. The Vulture King controls fucking the northern section of the Stormlands, the Dornish Marshes, and a big section of the Reach. The Tarbuck Kingdom controls all of the Westerlands with the Rains as their vassals. I only assume they're the vassals, that's what we're going with. The Brackens and the Mootons are just fighting constantly and shedding blood in the Riverlands, which we'll just let them do that. We're not going to go help them. The Manderleys are, I assume, independent and fighting against mainly the Vulture Kings. The Hightowers control Highgarden and Old Town. I assume... I don't know. Are they fighting the Red Wains, or have they got an alliance with the Red Wains after all this time? Nope, they are fighting the Hightowers, and the Red Wains are at each other's throats, slowly fighting. But not much has happened. Dawn is still split between two kingdoms, the kingdom of House Yornwood and the kingdom of the Martells. The Stormlands are slowly being taken over by the Eastermonts, I suppose. Eventually, in the future, like far into the future, we might join the war at the side of the Easterlings. Maybe, I'm not even sure. I think we've lost blood ties with them, really, because... Yeah, House Eastermont. House Eastermont is relative of Weimar, Sunderland, and the Princess. But they aren't relatives of King Donald or his sons. So I don't think there's any blood tie there keeping us from, or making us help them. So we might actually just take the Stormlands at some point. Or just ignore them. I don't know. The Iron Kingdom is great and strong. But for now, at least, we're at peace. And we may eventually kill them. I don't know. Yeah, I think like the last action that we do is probably to burn Fair Market to the ground. Just leave it in ruins as a reminder to those other Faith of the Seven douchebags that if they turn against me, I will skin them alive. But yeah, guys, this series has been funnish, I suppose. I don't particularly enjoy facing the AI too much. I think the AI is completely shit. It is in pretty much every Total War game. It's always kind of easy and predictable. But yeah, I much prefer hot seats. I always thought that. I always thought the AI needed a lot of improvement in every Total War game that's ever come out. Some of them have been okay. Some of them have been really bad for AI. More than others, but you know, it gets improvements and everything, but it's never what I'd like expect it and want it to be as good as. It will never replace actual people in hot seats. Ever since I started doing hot seats, the AI just acts fucking retardedly. It's just so stupid. I'm just sitting there thinking a player would never be that stupid. It's just never going to be up to the standards of what an actual player would do. It's so... You know, maybe that's asking too much, is it? I don't know, but oh well. We'll leave it here, guys. House Sunderland playthrough is done. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I'm not sure what the hell we'll do next. We definitely won't do every faction for the Petty Kingdoms. It's a nice mod, but in its current state, it needs new portraits. The traits needs to be fixed, so the Anguses need to be fixed as well. Couldn't stress enough with the portraits. Again, I'll mention those. So some of them have weird, like, Targaryen hair. Some of them just look ugly. And as you can see by my family tree, they are constantly being reused. How many fucking clones of characters have we had? It's just hilarious. Another thing being that House Sunderland can only have 3 names. Grafton, Sunderland, and Storm. You end up just interbreeding. It's weird. So yeah, lots of things need to be changed and edited in the Age of Petty Kingdoms. But overall, great concept for a mod, enjoyable. I'm hoping for the future that it gets a lot better than it is currently. The best thing I love about this is probably the map. I like the map. It's got, I mean, the layout of the Vale, like I've always mentioned, would be excellent for hot seats and really fun to defend. The Riverlands are pretty awesome to defend as well. The Iron Isles could use a bit of work. They're a bit, like, cuddy. But the Westerlands as well has lots of pathways and stuff for you to connect. I think there should be a bit more of a natural defences there so that you can hold off any Ironborn in fleets. But generally, it's a nice map. I definitely like the map. Some of the changes that they've done to it are nice. Not their map. They didn't make it from scratch, I don't think. But I think they used Toho's and sort of edited it a little, but it's still nice. So yeah, overall, I've enjoyed this, but it definitely needs a lot of work. Definitely. And yeah, I hope that they continue to work on it and get it a lot better than it currently is. But yeah. I know it seems like I shit on this mod quite a bit, but it's only it's constructive criticism is what it is. I think it could be really good, but it does need a lot of work before it can get to me praising it too much, if you get what I mean. But anyway, guys, I don't know what the hell we'll do next. We definitely won't play every single faction. What I'm thinking of doing is just adding my own banner to somebody, giving them Griffin's Roost. Say, adding a Connington banner to somebody, giving them the units and Griffin's Roost, and just playing as House Connington and taking over a giant section of the Westerlands as my own separately made factions. I could just make my own factions and play like that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I could do something in the north, perhaps, and play as House Soul. There's plenty of opportunities to do that. I wouldn't bother skinning the units, but I could easily add my own banners and everything. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this. Annotation will maybe be on the top right-hand side. I promise nothing when it comes to annotations, because they're just really boring to do. Anyway, thank you for watching. That's all for now. Soul out.